There's a lie we've been told, that freedom is the absence of structure, that freedom means doing what you want, whenever you want, that freedom is found in ease, in comfort, in pleasure. But the truth is sharper than that. The truth is this: freedom is not found in escape. Freedom is found in control. And control is born from one thing: discipline. The modern world is drowning in distractions, in dopamine, in instant gratification, in likes, in clicks, in shortcuts. Everyone is chasing a life that feels good now, instead of one that is good forever. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline doesn't care about your excuses. Discipline demands that you become bigger than your mood. And that is where real freedom begins. Because here's the hard truth: you will serve something. Either your goals or your comfort. Either your future or your feelings. Either your vision or your vices. There is no in-between. The question is not, will I sacrifice? The question is, what will I sacrifice for? The greats, the ones who build empires, who master their crafts, who shape the world, they don't have less temptation. They just have more discipline. They know that when the alarm goes off, the only decision is get up. When the work gets hard, the only decision is keep going. When the reward is far away, the only decision is stay focused. Because discipline is not punishment. It's permission. Permission to rise, permission to evolve, permission to break free from the chains of chaos. You want freedom? Then build a life so structured, so intentional, so bulletproof, that you don't need motivation, because your habits carry you. This is the power that the masses never find, because they live in reaction. They wake up late, they scroll instead of build, they procrastinate instead of progress, and every day they trade their power for comfort. But you must choose a higher standard. You must reject the easy path. You must burn into your mind this truth: discipline is the key that unlocks every door. Want a strong body? Discipline. Want financial independence? Discipline. Want peace of mind? Discipline. Want self-respect? Discipline. It is the gateway to everything you desire, and the price is simple: daily choices. You don't need to be the best. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to win today. Then win it again tomorrow. Then again, and again, until your life becomes a reflection of your rituals. That's where confidence comes from. From knowing you will do what needs to be done, no matter what. And in a world of chaos, that kind of consistency makes you unstoppable. Look back at history. Look at the Titans: Napoleon Hill, Carnegie, Ford. None of them were overnight successes. They were consistent grinders, men of immovable will, men who lived by the calendar, by the system, by the habits that created greatness. Hill didn't write Think and Grow Rich from a weekend retreat. He wrote it from a life of studied discipline, from years of observation, trial, and relentless mental training. He said, self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts, because he understood, if you cannot command yourself, you cannot command your destiny. It starts in the small moments, when no one's watching, when no one claps, when it's cold, when it's hard, when it's boring. Because those are the moments that shape the person, the reps you do when you don't feel like it, the work you finish when it would be easier to rest, the goals you chase even when they're months away. That's what separates the average from the great. Not talent, not luck, not genius. Just discipline. Ruthless, unbreakable, daily discipline. You don't rise by accident. You rise by structure, by design, by systems that keep you locked in while the rest of the world drifts. You want freedom? Then control your mornings. Control your inputs. Control your reactions. Control yourself. Because discipline isn't about restriction. It's about creation. When you build your day with intention, you create the space to think clearly, to move powerfully, to act in alignment with who you say you are. Most people live two lives: who they are and who they pretend to be. Discipline brings those two together. It forces you to become the person your goals demand. No shortcuts, no loopholes, no lies. It doesn't just change your results, it changes your identity. You stop being the person who needs to be pushed and start being the person who pushes themselves. You stop being a prisoner of the moment and start being the architect of your future. That's real freedom, not the freedom to drift, but the freedom to build, to become, to rise with purpose every single day. So make the choice, build the system, master the boring, respect the routine, because the world won't hand you your dream. It doesn't care what you hope will happen. It only rewards the one who keeps showing up, with discipline as their weapon. No more waiting for motivation. No more hoping for better conditions. No more chasing shortcuts. You already have the power. It's in your habits, your standards, your daily grind. So take it, use it. Build a life so intentional that freedom becomes your default setting. Because in the end, discipline is the new freedom. And freedom belongs to the disciplined.